What you think you need might be the goal killer that's stopping you. Join us for this first episode of this new Goal Killer series, starting right now. This is the Enjoy Life podcast. If you feel overwhelmed or stuck and you want to break free so that you can find your power to take action to achieve your goals and enjoy life, then you're in the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am glad that you're here. My name is Nick Mazie, and it's my desire to be your guide through this material so that you can choose your mindset, goals, and actions so you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want to go and enjoy it. Now let's dive right in. Well, welcome to episode 166 of the Enjoy Life podcast. I am thrilled that you're here. Today we're talking about the things that you think you might need. And this is the beginning of the Goal Killer series. Now, I've done these before in years past, talking about the things that stand in our way. Goal killers are the things that stand in your way of achieving what you want to achieve. Of living the life that you want, of making progress, hitting your goals, doing all those things. There are certain things that are common, unfortunately, that stand in the way of that progress. And we're going to get into some of them in this series. And I say some of them because there's a lot. Fortunately, a lot of them fall into different kind of groups or categories. So we're going to group them together. That way, we can go through it in a handful of episodes without just going on for a year. But we're going to group them together in a way that makes a little bit of sense. So that way, if your specific goal killer, if the thing that's really holding you back is a little bit different, you still might be able to get some value out of these because it'll probably fall into one of these large groups. And then you can address them in similar ways. And so I want to make this as easy for you as possible so that you can say, hey, boom, that is exactly what's holding me back. Here's how I'm going to conquer it. That way you can make some progress. That way you can conquer your goal killers, achieve what you want to achieve, and live the life that you want to live and enjoy it. Now, I am going to give a little bit of a spoiler. I am going to talk about some more information, some ways that you can dive into this, and I want to give you some more value. And I'm pretty excited about it, so I'm going to try not to share too much until we get a little further into the episode, but more on how you can really conquer your goal killers. More information on that's going to be coming up too. All right, so let's dive in for this first one. It's what you think you might need may be a goal killer. So what do you need? What do you really need to achieve your goals? What do you really need so that you can succeed in the areas that you want to succeed? Make the change that you want to make to guide your life to go where you want it to go. What do you need? What are you telling yourself that you need? Now, yes, we all need stuff. We all need certain things. We all definitely need air and food and shelter and water, all that. But there's also probably some things that you think you need in order to achieve your goals. And I bet you if you look at other people, maybe on social media, but you look at other people that are achieving what you want to achieve, that are living more of the life that you want, and you see them, you're like, man, that looks great. And you see the things that they have, the resources that they have, and the stuff that's helping them, and you see all that, and you say, if I just had that, if I just had what they had, then I could be healthy. If I just had those resources, and I had the things that person has, I could achieve my goals. I could get the better job. I could save money if I just had what they had. I could make money if I just had what they had. I could do all of these things if I just had those other things. What do you need in order to achieve your goals? What are you telling yourself that you need to achieve your goals? Now, here's the spoiler. Here's the part where you might not like what I'm going to say, and that's okay. You have everything you need to take the next small step toward living the life that you want, aligned with your values, aligned with what's important to you, and aligned with achieving your goals. You have everything you need to take the next small step toward that. You do. I know, and this is a tough thing because oftentimes we don't have all what we need to make that large leap. You probably don't have all you need to do step number 20 if you're on step number 2. I'm not saying you have everything you'll ever need to achieve anything you'll ever want. I'm saying you probably have everything you need, everything, to take that next small step. So stop looking outside yourself. Definitely stop looking at other people, because I promise you there are people out there that are achieving more than you, that have more resources than you. And that's fine. That's fine. They're out there. Now, there's also probably people that have far less than you that are also achieving more, because there's, 7-something billion people in the world. So what's difficult is that it's so easy to look at people that are doing so much better than us and saying, well, if I just had that, then I could make it. Well, just stop looking at other people, because we're never going to look at the right people to get the right inspiration and the right motivation. Our brain just goes toward these excuses on why we can't do things. So just stop looking at other people. Instead, look in yourself. Look in yourself, because you have skills, you have abilities, you have desires, you have drive, you are capable, you are powerful, and you can do great things with what you have right now. You can do it. You have resources. Because you, my friend, are one of the most valuable resources that you have. And see, there's plenty that you can do with what you have right now. Like I said, it might not be achieving step number 22 when you're on step number 2. You might have to keep working at step number 2, get a little bit better, get some more resources, work really hard, and then you get to step number 3. But by the time you get to step number 22, you're going to be better with more skills, abilities, and resources, but you probably have enough to do what the next little small step you can do right now. This is something that I have to remind myself of all the time, because I'll see people that are achieving great goals and, doing the things that I want to do, and they might have some more resources, they might have some more stuff, some more help. I'm like, well, if I just had that, I could do it too. No. I got to catch myself in this. See, it's funny how oftentimes I end up sharing with you, things that I struggle with too. I mean, I'm never going to be perfect at it, but I'm going to work at it. Because I know as soon as I start to think I need something in order to be able to do what I can do now, then I'm going down the wrong path. Yes, it's okay to work toward getting something that's going to help you. Like if you do need more money in order to start that business, then it's okay to say, hey, I need money to start this business. It's not okay, in my opinion, it's not okay to say, I can't do anything until I get this money to start the business. The next small step might be working toward getting the resources and the things that you need. What I'm saying is, don't let thinking that you need something stop you from doing what you can do now. That's where it becomes a goal killer. It becomes a goal killer when you don't do all that you possibly can do right now because of something you think you might need. There's something you can do now in order to help you to achieve your goals. So what do you really need to do that next one small thing towards your goal? Not 10 steps, not 20 steps down the road, just that next small step. What's that next small step for you? So depending upon your goal, the needs might seem pretty reasonable. They might. Like if you have health goals, just say your goal is to lose 10 pounds by June 30th, because that's when you're planning on taking the family on a trip to the beach, or you're going to go hiking with the family. You're going to do something like, I really want to have more energy to be with my kids and have fun with them. And I want to have more energy, so I need to lose 10 pounds by this date in order to be able to do that. All right, so if you have a goal like that, it would probably help you, if you had access to some fancy gym or yoga studio. That could be a good thing. It might make it easier. It might make it more fun, whatever. The problem is if you begin to think, I need fancy gym access or yoga studio access in order to be able to achieve this goal, no, you don't. As long as you remember what that ultimate goal is in your mind, if it's, dropping the 10 pounds because of the family that you want to have more energy with by this specific date, you have that goal. The specific way to get there, has nothing to do with the goal. You might have to get creative in the route that you take to your goal. You might say, okay, I don't have access to that. But I do have access to my computer, and I have access to a boatload of free YouTube videos that can help me with some exercises. And then maybe I'll work toward getting access to a gym later on. But for right now, I can do the next small step by getting a little bit of exercise with the resources I have right now. That could be it. And maybe you have a goal to make more money, save more money. Well, that whole old saying of it takes money to make money, maybe you believe that. And if you truly believe that, then you might think you need money, and that's why you can't make money, is because you don't have the money to start off with. And if you really believe that, it will become a goal killer. It'll stop you from doing what you can do right now to be able to make progress towards your goals. I could go into a lot of examples of different goals that you might have, and how it would be helpful if you had certain things, and that would help you to achieve them. Yes, more resources, money, access to clubs and coaching and all that. It does make it easier and faster. It does. If you have access to that stuff, great. Use it. Take advantage of it. Use what you have so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Just don't let what you don't have stop you from doing what you can do. There's this wonderful saying. It is one of my favorite. In fact, it's on my business signature for my emails. It's, do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. So we're trying to modify it a little bit for this episode. Don't let what you don't have stop you from doing the best with what you do have. Because you are capable. You have resources. They might not be every single resource, and you might not be able to do every single thing, but you can take the next small step towards your goals. You can do that. Whatever your goal is, what's that next very small step that you can take right now? That way you take action. That way you make a little bit of progress. You develop a little bit of momentum, and now you're moving forward. It doesn't matter how fast you go, as long as you don't stop. And you can start moving forward today. And then you might be able to take a little bit bigger step tomorrow or next week, whenever it is. But you're going to keep going forward, and you're going to keep making progress because you're going to do the best with what you can right now. Right now. So please do not let what you think you might need stop you from achieving your goals. Don't let what you think you need be a goal killer in your life. Don't. Now, if you want to explore this a little bit more, I'm putting together a goal killer masterclass where, yes, these episodes, we're going to talk about some goal killers. We have some more areas of goal killers that are coming up. Don't miss those future episodes. But I do have some material I'm putting together. It's going to be videos talking about specific goal killers, what you can do about them, how you can conquer the goal killers that are standing in the way of you achieving what you want to achieve. And if you want access to that, you can go to nickmazey.com/GKM for Goal Killer Masterclass. And all you have to do is ask me a question about goal killers. I got to know from you, what do you want to know about goal killers? Maybe one that is standing in your way. Maybe say, hey, I can't make progress on this because of this is standing in my way. Whatever it is, just ask me, and then I'll give you free access to the Goal Killer Masterclass when I release the first round of it. This will become a full masterclass that I'm going to charge for. But since you're going to help me out by making it really good, by knowing exactly what you want to know, and you can ask, and the questions that I can dive into to answer, or even do some more research so I can get the material that you need for your life and your goals. Since you're helping me out with making it the best that it can be, I'm going to give you free access to it because that's a huge help to me. And I just got to say thank you for that. So just go to nickmazey.com/GKM. That's nickmazey.com/GKM for Goal Killer Masterclass. Ask me whatever questions you have on goal killers, and then I'll get back to you when I get the videos up and give you access to it right then. All right. So that's it for today's episode. Don't let what you think you might need stop you from achieving your goals. Don't let it be a goal killer. All right. So we got some more great episodes coming up. You're not going to want to miss them. Make sure you subscribe. And also, if you think of anybody that might benefit from this, just send it to them. Or you can send them to nickmazey.com. This is episode 166. If you search for 166 at nickmazey.com, this will pop right up. And as always, it's a great benefit when you rate and review this podcast. Give it a couple stars or whatever you think. Please be honest, but I definitely appreciate all that you can give, and it really helps more people find it. It's a huge help. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening and joining in, and can't wait to talk to you again next week. And always remember, you are powerful. You are capable. You can do great things. You can take a small step towards your goal because you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go, and you can enjoy life. Now go make it happen.